a soft yet demanding school, an inclusive school, what we aimed at.
What we've been developing in the last 2 years is an important goal for the growth of our school, and this is thanks to the experience and participation in this project. We have always aimed to be inclusive.
A basic choice.
We realized that an inclusive vocation and aptitude has been growing, a basic choice our school used to undertake just as a natural call. We became aware of the inputs we need to receive in order to focus on our professional competencies. We decided to experiment a new educational model and carefully think of a new curriculum and custom-made learning experiences and paths. As far as this premise is concerned, we'd like to suggest the discussion to be based upon these 6 categories.
Space and time. The actors and the educational model. Communication ways. Research and study. Space and time. Modifying the use of space and time at school, as well as the educational model and the relationship between its different actors. Space and time become flexible.
Space and time become open, flexible. Space is comfortable and open in an inclusive school.
A welcoming, open environment, functional to cooperative work.
Classrooms should be arranged to promote cooperation and group works, operative tasks to read aloud or by themselves.
Classroom stability promotes the consolidation of relationship among students.
Corridors, they can host job areas, reading or listening activities, other activities dedicated to students or group of students according to their educational or social needs. The big hall is the space of meetings, debates, discussions. The library, the most inclusive space of all that represents, the space of all reading experiences, the space to study and research, the space to promote new meeting experiences between students and teachers, the ideal space where the whole community meets, students, teachers, parents, the space to develop a new idea of school beyond timetables, a pulsing space where school finds new energies and challenging motivations, where students, teachers and parents feel at home.
Virtual space.
We created a blog with all the information related to the school library.
Time flexibility enables students to fulfill their interests and curiosity.
Time is also functional to a new educational model, and it can improve relationships among teachers and between teachers and students. Furthermore, it can suggest a new way of using space. Granted this flexibility, a new educational model emerges where students work according to the timetable of their own space, classroom, group, so that they can consolidate relations both with teachers and classmates, but in the meantime, they can take advantage of all ongoing activities and proposals, properly scheduled every year according to their interests and curiosity, a sort of educational flash mobs along corridors, in the library or in the big hall.
Students and teachers, actors of a new educational model. The actors and the educational model. Players of a dialogue.
Students and teachers determine a new space and time at school. The formers express their needs, interests, curiosities, while the latters try to understand their demands, giving answers that can be mutable as a result of a real, effective communicative exchange. Therefore, a new educational model emerges that marks the inclusive school compared to the traditional one, where the core of the learning and teaching process is the elaboration of a knowledge that involves teachers and learners.
Teachers answer the demands, needs, interests, and curiosities of their students in a really effective communicative dialogue.
We are beyond a model where teachers know and distribute their knowledge without taking into account the interests, needs, and attitudes of their students. Such statement should be implemented sharing experiences and promoting meetings among teachers and classes. Furthermore, it can become a specific training path. At the same time, teachers meet and exchange experiences among themselves in the teaching departments, which can represent self-training opportunities.
Community space. Parents, outsiders, and a whole school community, players of a shared project.
Parents take part in the inclusive school, sharing the educational project and supporting it both with direct contributions and organizational supports, or directly being experts. The participation of various expertise contributes to the educational project with specific, organic, and qualifying actions.
Communication ways. Increasing ways of communication up to include new language forms.
Changing the usual way of managing classes and introducing new ways of processing and transferring cultural contents makes it necessary to introduce new languages in order to be able to answer students' demands and needs. These languages may be different according to the specific contents, the different personalities, and the individual talents of the involved expertise. They can sometimes be completely unusual to the school environment.
A variety of languages. Word, music, art, body.
Therefore, not only words, but also music, body, art. Actually, the experiences of the body expression labs did show and still show what a wonderful tool the body can be to experiment new expressive codes that convey not only knowledge, but also emotions, feelings, thoughts that each experience suggests and contains.
Research and study. To make this wide renewal process possible, teachers were asked to follow professional training courses, start researches and studies, exchanging and sharing experiences.
Being involved in raising the achievement for all learners meant a significant commitment both in self-training and self-updating for teachers, i.e., attendance of the training course held by Professor Comoglio, research and elaboration of a vertical curriculum from primary school to lower secondary school, meetings among the teachers dealing with planning and monitoring of teaching activities, which are opportunities of self-training, meetings among teachers to exchange experiences and share readings.
Which future developments? A soft yet demanding school. Key points: leadership involvement, community commitment, a teaching renewal.
The aim of our work is to realize a school that guarantees to its students the conditions and the opportunities to express their cognitive, creative, and emotional potential. We believe the efforts of the last 2 years helped us to focus on the key points of a process that has involved leadership, committed the community, and requested a new start in teaching.
What we reached. Rethinking the curriculum. How?
Experience has taught us that working for an inclusive school means to care about a more careful planning of the curriculum and individual learning paths. It forces a global new elaboration of the teaching contents, and in the meantime, it requires to look for new strategies and solutions to build up an effective communication for each student, to clear away cliché and commonplaces that interfere with the full understanding of each other.
What does an inclusive school mean?
We need to work in order to make inclusion a transforming principle, the effective key of a change that leads to a soft but demanding school.
Inclusion, a transforming principle.